Hello, this is a review of the Noodler's ink Piston Fill fountain pen. This is, in my experience, the most economical or cheapest piston fill fountain pen that you can buy. And this is the box it comes in, kind of a cool box from Noodler's ink. Nice artwork with catfish and crocodiles and whatnot. Little elephant too. It's kind of a nice box, but we're here to talk about the pen. Pen itself looks cheaper than the box. It's supposed to be made of very high-end materials. That's what the eBay description said. Everything's supposed to be high-end celluloid, high-end stainless steel nib with a platinum tip or whatever. And it's a smaller pen. It's about, I'm gonna say, 5 inches. It's I grew up in India, and when I was a kid, you could buy pens of similar fit and finish for 10 cents, and it reminds me of one of those. I mean, they used to work fine, and so does this, but there's really nothing nice about it, in the sense of when you hold it in your hand, it's very skinny, thin. I mean, I like slightly heavier. I like pens to have a little oomph to it, but gray color. It's got these clear windows in here. I don't know if you could see. They basically tell you whether it's got ink or not. The cap is a screw-on, screw-off type. The clip says Noodler's ink engraved on it. And the clip is has a little ring that holds it to the cap. Little chrome band here. Again, nothing particularly fancy. These are all rather cheap looking appointments. I mean, this pen costs $14, so you shouldn't expect more. Nib size relative to the pen is okay. It's a small pen, small nib, thin pen. This nib is very plain, no decoration at all, and it says Noodler's Ink Co. And and the feeder is also kind of very, I don't know, crude looking. It doesn't look like I mean, all this stuff doesn't look like it was made in a factory. It's like some guy made it in his kitchen with some nib and feeder making equipment. So, not the greatest looking quality. Now, as far as writing goes, I have red Nikita ink from Noodler's ink in it, and it's a fine pen. It's a standard nib. Now, I don't know what their standard nib means, but it's to me it's kind of between fine and medium, and I mean, it doesn't write bad at all. It's nice wet, not too wet, and it writes well in the sense no hesitation, no skipping. I can go pretty fast with it, and you can see the results here. I mean, it's not bad at all to write with, but you hold it in your hand, you don't feel like you're holding anything of substance, and I mean, I don't buy fountain pens to be ostentatious, but I still like to have something nice in my hand. But for daily use, it's good. If you lose it, you're not gonna cry about it. If you break it, you're not gonna cry about it. If you do anything bad to it, you're not gonna cry about it. The piston filler mechanism is supposed to use very high-end seal and whatnot. Everything in that eBay description said everything's high-end, and I don't see anything high-end about this pen at all. In fact, it looks cheaper and feels cheaper than some of the Chinese pens you can buy for under $10 on eBay. The writing, there's no problem. So this is a good writer. You know, given that I've owned it for a few days only. But I'm pretty sure that at some point that seal in the piston filler is going to fail. And that is kind of why I personally don't like piston fillers, because eventually the seal is going to fail. And if you bought a $600 Mont Blanc or something, it costs, you know, whatever, $150. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it costs to service it. And you know, you can't do much with this pen. I mean, this barrel and everything, this is one assembly. So the only thing you can do is take off the nib and do some nib adjustment. So overall, good pen for the price, $14. Very homely. So you know, if you want something even slightly classy, this is not it. It's just a simple run-of-the-mill daily writer pen. Hope you enjoyed this review. By the way, the piston filler means that the back end, this portion, you screw and unscrew, and there's a piston that moves inside the barrel that you use to fill up ink. So you dip it in the bottle. You unscrew this first. You dip it in the bottle, then you screw it back in, and it sucks up the ink. And get this pen if you just want a writer. Nothing more than that, because it isn't anything more than that. But I'm happy to have this pen in my collection. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much. Bye bye.